Hello, assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome back to another video. It's Ibrahim Muslim, and today we are going to make another video on Hackintosh. So it's been a really long time. I haven't uploaded a video on YouTube, and this is due to some university stuff and some other tasks I have to do on the time. That's why I delayed the YouTube. And there were many people asking me to make video on High Sierra. So I decided to make a video on High Sierra, and then in meanwhile I got a system crash due to some problem there. So all of my data was deleted and there was a big mess. So I then restarted to make a video, and this is the first part of it. And now today I will make a video on it. So there are people facing different error while installing High Sierra. It's being one of the most difficult OS X installs. So the main error people are facing is that install os.m package or OsInstall.mpkg package. So that was the error most of the people are getting while they have been successful to go into the boot section of the OS X High Sierra installer, and then when the system restarts and we have to boot from our hard drive, that error occurs. So there will be no error, there will be no such error in this installation guide, and you will definitely be able to boot into OS X High Sierra even with APFS file system. So for APFS file system, there is another longer way, but if you want to directly install and use High Sierra on your macOS X extended file system, it will be really easy. So I will teach you both ways, and let's see what we can do. So the first things you need is, I copied these things in the folder, things you need. This is because many people think that I speak too fast or I can't explain better. So this time I will try to explain you in the best way possible. So things you need is the first step. You have to go, and here you see you need a UEFI 64-bit driver and some Kexts. 6 Kexts and 1 item in UEFI 64. So the first of all, what you have to do is open your Clever configurator. If you're currently on Sierra or on Yosemite or on Mavericks, go there, mount your OS X hard drive or the EFI partition of your OS X hard drive. I hope you know that because I have explained this in previous videos. This is my EFI drive right here. So open it, and now go to the EFI, go to the Clever, and here you will find the folder named driver 64 UEFI. I named it UEFI 64, so it's driver 64 UEFI. You have to open this folder in here, and you have to open this folder in your EFI partition. Let me zoom in for better view. Now grab this and copy it here. I have already placed it, so I will replace it, and the file is placed here. Then what you have to do is you have to go back in your Clever 64, and now you have to go back in the folder where I named it things you need, and now you have to open the Kexts folder. So there are 6 different Kexts here, and then you have to move into the Clever. Let me go back again, EFI partition or EFI partition of your OS X hard drive. Open the EFI Clever, and now move into the Kexts. Now because we are installing the 10.13, you have to make a new folder named 10.13 that I have already done, and copy all these files here. So it's asking me to replace because I've already placed it, but it won't occur on your system. So replace it. And one more thing, you can copy these files in an extra folder as well, which is others, named in the Kexts folder. Open that folder as well and copy these files in it as well. So replace the files. So this is the very first step of your installation guide for your OS X High Sierra. The second thing you have to do is close the Clever configurator and open the High Sierra installer you downloaded from the internet or from your app store. But because I was getting an error while getting that from my app store, so I downloaded it from torrent stuff. So open it, let the file get open, so it's mounted. Now if you downloaded it from App Store, this application or installer will be available in your applications or in OS X application. If you want, yeah, you can go directly there by using Shift Command A, and then press Show Package Contents, Shared Support, and here you have to mount these two DMGs. The first one is basesystem.dmg, and the second one, the most important one, is install esd.dmg. Double click it, and these both files will be mounted. Close everything else, and while these files are mounted, you have to make space for your OS X High Sierra. What I mean by this is that you have to have an empty partition or an empty space where you can directly install the High Sierra. In this guide, you do not need a USB drive, so all you need is an empty partition space separate than your OS X partition itself. So you cannot directly install on the hard drive you have installed your current OS X, but you need a separate hard drive partition. You can install both OS on the same hard drive, but not on a same partition. So I've already made a partition named Fasty. I will rename it. I will place it here and I will name it as High Sierra. So once I have named it High Sierra, I will open my install ESD. I will move to the packages, and here I will double click this core package. Now once you are in the core package installer, you have to continue, change install location, and now you have to select the partition you named High Sierra or anything you named personally. This have to be an empty space, because if you want to install OS X for a faster install and for the packages to install properly, it should have sufficient space. So I just formatted it into macOS X extended version, and I emptied it for a better understanding for installing High Sierra. So this is an empty partition named High Sierra, and I will press continue and I will install it, and I will enter my super secret password. While the package is installing into your High Sierra partition, remember that High Sierra should be formatted to macOS X extended format before you can install this install core package, else you will be notified with an error that the package was not successful to install. So we have to wait until this package installs, and then I will tell you the final step. You need to boot directly into your OS X High Sierra. So we are done with the install core package, and now we have to do the last step for getting the High Sierra installed on our system partition named High Sierra. So we have to close this because the installation was successful, and now we have to copy one small file from the OS X based system to the High Sierra. You can say that this is the third step for the installation guide, and I will open this. So, and you have to go into the system library, and here you have to press C, or you can directly find the core services. So open the core services, and here you have to find one small file, which is the boot, this file, which is the boot.efi. You can find a small lock to it as well, but you have to copy this boot.efi and zoom little out and open this High Sierra partition, and now you can see it's looking like it have an OS X install in it, but you won't be able to boot into it unless until you copy this boot.efi into it. So we will move to our fourth step. Open the system library, same folder, core, where are you my friend, core services, and now you have to copy this boot.efi into the core services of your High Sierra system library extension core services. Press enter, send, and that's all for the installation of High Sierra using your OS X system. And now you can see you are almost done with your installation. If you have been successful to install the install core package and you are able to copy that boot.efi file into your High Sierra, that means you are surely 100% able to boot into your High Sierra if you are able to boot into the installer of the High Sierra if you have tried previously. So we will move to our fifth step, which is restarting the system and booting into the High Sierra. So let's restart the system, and then I will explain you as well that how to install the OS X High Sierra using an APFS file system, which is the Apple file system, which is by Apple is far more efficient, faster in copying data, replacing files, and some tests have shown as well that you will be able to boot into High Sierra if you're using APFS file system at a very fast rate. But at the meantime, while we are using the Clover configurator or Clover bootloader, we are not able to boot as fast as into APFS file system as you will be able to boot into an APFS file system if you're using a real Mac. So that's all for the first 5 parts. Now let's restart the computer and boot into our OS X based system. So we have restarted the computer, guys, and I will boot in the EFI of my hard drive, by which I normally boot my OS X Sierra 10.12, and the lines that appear is due to the APFS system. And from here, remember, you have to select the hard drive in which you install that core. For me, it was boot Mac OS High Sierra, and I will press enter here, and you can wait till it get installed, and it takes couple of minutes sometimes, so don't worry, it's literally normal to give it about 1 to 2 minutes for the process to begin. And ta-da, we have just booted into our installer. It's not installer, basically, I forgot, I mismentioned it. It's basically we have booted into High Sierra 10.13. There was no installation, there was no installer. The only installation was that core with it, and you can see it. We are in the installation area, and here we will select show all, and I will select Pakistan. We will use ABC extended, no hotspot at the moment, and come on, don't transfer any information at the moment. Agree, I agree, and I will write my name here, my account name, my super secret password, and we will continue. So sorry for the little wrong directional video, because I was looking at the screen and I touched the camera. Hope we are in the focus. So this is the new settings express setup, which is unique to High Sierra, and we will say continue and setting up your Mac. Sorry for this, guys. I hope you won't mind this at the moment, because I cannot record the video on High Sierra at the moment because it's supposed no graphics. And ta-da, we have booted in High Sierra 10.13 successfully. You can see 1600 megahertz, 8 gigs of RAM. High Sierra displays 7 MB because of no NVIDIA support at the moment. We zoom out and we go to system report. Just for your ease, I will show you my NV Express. Memory is okay. Ethernet does not work at the moment. Bluetooth is working. Audio works out of the box. Storage is Thunderbolt. USB drives are working fine. What is left? Let's go to see the networks. I'm getting the Wi-Fi, but the Ethernet, I have to install that again. So this is the High Sierra, and we have successfully booted it into the High Sierra. And now the point is how to get that APFS file system on your High Sierra, and you can get the new latest series as well. So just ignore it at the moment. And now I will teach you how to get a APFS file system for your High Sierra. So the procedure is going to be a lengthy one because you have to reinstall the High Sierra on the new APFS file system again. So what you have to do to get APFS file system now, you have to go to the settings, you have to go to the utilities, and here you have to open this utility. And now you must have an other hard drive or a partition of a hard drive which is free for the installation of High Sierra using an APFS file system. Right now you can see that I've made another small hard drive partition which is about 15 GB in size, and you can see this file system, this partition is on macOS extended at the moment. So how to get it APFS file system? You have to click erase, and now instead of erasing it as macOS extended, you have to erase it as APFS file system. And let's erase it as APFS file system, and we have successfully erased it as APFS file system. And now you will get an APFS file system partition in your hard drive. And what you have to do now, after making the APFS file system, you have to repeat all of those steps of installing the High Sierra on the first place. Now what the difference is, you're using a High Sierra to install a High Sierra on APFS file system. So now I'm in a High Sierra. What I will do is I will go and I will mount my High Sierra DMG, which is, where are you? This one. I will mount this. I will open the show package contents, shared support, install ESDG, base system, mount both of these at the moment. Wait for them to be extracted, or what you can say opened, and let me clarify the steps so you can get APFS file system High Sierra on your system. If you're using any of the older NVIDIA graphics card from 7 Series 654, you will get a proper working High Sierra without a problem. Right now I can't get the High Sierra, I can't boot into High Sierra properly because of my graphic card, but for you it will be really fine if you're using Intel, AMD or NVIDIA and older versions of NVIDIA. So we are mounted install ESD. Here you have to click on this core package, and this time you have to click that APFS Sierra. Once you've installed the Sierra on APFS file system, again you have to restart your system. You have already copied that APFS.EFI in your Clever configurator. Boot into the Sierra using APFS file system of that Clever configurator. Boot into the Sierra, and tada! After this installation, you don't forget to copy the boot.efi from the system library core services. Where are you? Core services, that boot EFI file into the same system library core services of your APFS Sierra. And after this you will be done and you will be ready to boot into High Sierra using an APFS file system. That's all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it, hope you enjoyed it. If you have any question, query, please feel free to ask in the comments below. I'm always willing, wishing and happy to answer you guys, and I hope you will find least amount of errors installing High Sierra through this procedure. And please subscribe to my channel. I see lots of viewers, but the amount of subscriptions is not that much high. So I need your support to grow. I need your support to understand what you need for the future, what kind of support you guys need. And if you have any error during this process, let me know in the comments below. And that's all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks again. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. And we will meet in the very next video. Please take care. Allah Hafiz.